he never said anything untrue. He was quoting the governor of Utah who said this person didn't come
Jimmy Kimmel never said anything untrue?
From a different country.
Jimmy Kimmel never said anything. Jimmy Kimmel said that it was a MAGA Republican, and that's a lie. There's no evidence.
One of us, and he quoted by Republicans. Look, we can debate on what.
We don't have to debate. It's a lie. It's an obvious and egregious lie. We don't need to pretend that this is complicated at all. It's a radical left-wing activist who inscribed Antifa slogans on bullets and was dating a trans-furry boyfriend. I don't think he voted for Trump. Kimmel lied. The audience turned on him. The affiliates turned on him. He deserves to lose his job. I'm frankly disappointed that he's getting his job again, but I'm confident even fewer people will watch it this time.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm glad you understood my point.
What are you saying there? I guess I don't understand.
Not like engaging with my point. I thought the whole point of this was not.
I thought you just said that Jimmy Kimmel didn't lie. Isn't that what you said? I think that's what you said.
Jimmy Kimmel didn't.
I left the left a couple of weeks ago, and I would just like to apologize. Anyone who saw any post, comment, repost of mine that had any sort of leftist ideology and propaganda. I was so wrong.
Yes, I believe you've seen how these liberals falls apart after telling Michael Knowles Jimmy never said anything untrue. Sometimes I don't know why these people are tilted away from reality. This is as a result of watching the mainstream media every day. These are the kind of things you are fed with. Now going into this.
There's an article in the Wall Street Journal today about Kimmel. And I said this last week on News Nation, that this Kimmel suspension and then reinsertment into the ABC lineup wasn't what the press was reporting. It had nothing to do with freedom of speech at all. And the Journal today lays out what I said last week, is that the talent agencies in Los Angeles, all left-wing, 100%, threatened Disney and Bob Iger and said, if you don't put Kimmel back on the air, a lot of our clients not going to do business with you. That means you're not going to get actors and producers and writers and directors. Take it to another studio. Iger surrendered on the spot. And then Kimmel went back. Now, think about that. Think about the power that the left in Hollywood has to bring a company like Disney to its knees. What isn't incomplete is the stranglehold that the left-wing media corporations have on information flow in this country. And Trump is trying to break that cabal, and it's a worthy enterprise. I don't care if they're liberal myself, but banishing other voices, which they are doing, and it's obvious they are doing
that's fair.
It's provable. That's wrong. It's bad for America. And Trump is good for trying to break them and humiliate them.
You know, people are used to in attributing anything to Trump. 2 weeks ago, everywhere was, oh, Trump fired Jimmy. Oh, Trump forced this. It was everywhere. People spewed this. Then the truth now is coming out. What becomes of the lies that they have spread, that Trump doesn't like free speech? People who claim like they're talking on free speech, they are the one, censoring people on social media. That is what I saw with these people. This is now the time. I saw the other day, Trump decided to respond to one lady with these same talking points, and I was glad seeing that respond. This same mainstream media can report what he said on this video. Yeah, the narrative hasn't changed. Trump did not force anyone to be fired. Then
I left the left a couple of weeks ago, and I would just like to apologize. Anyone who saw any post, comment, repost of mine that had any sort of leftist ideology and propaganda. I was so wrong. I can't even begin to explain how it feels to realize that you've been fed propaganda for years. For 32 years of my life, I have been an independent but left-leaning and Democratic voter. I'm so sorry. I fell right into the propagandist, radical, leftist craziness. Please understand that the woke mind is very real. It's very real, and it is embarrassing as hell coming out of something like that. However, I'd like to say that I am so grateful to every Republican and conservative that has been so kind to me and welcoming and forgiving. I'd also like to apologize to the autistic parent community. I took part in the propaganda about eugenics. I made several cringy videos about eugenics in regards to what RF doing and what Trump was doing. And I was so wrong. Not only was I wrong, but it is absolutely inappropriate for me to have judged any of you.
I've been dreading making this video because I know I'm gonna get hate comments, especially from the left, and nobody likes hate comments online. I used to proudly call myself a liberal. I still believe in equality, healthcare access rights, definitely science and social programs. But I've grown really tired of the performance, the fear-mongering, and the refusal to have real conversations. I don't want to be here to scream or cancel or shame somebody into agreeing with me. I believe that we need to listen to each other even when we disagree, because change doesn't happen in an echo chamber. I'm not switching sides. I'd say I'm stepping out of the label. I'm an independent, logic-based thinker who's done letting political parties define my humanity. I'm still progressive, but I care more about the truth than tribalism. You can fight for justice without losing your critical thinking. If you want to argue, go talk to somebody else. But if you're ready to listen, then I'm all ears. Not everything needs to be red versus blue. Like, for example, here's some things that I know we can agree on.
Yes, I'm actually impressed to see how people who spend years spreading these lies are now realizing that all they were fed with were all lies. This lady is speaking nothing but the truth. She spent years hating on MAGA. Out of a sudden, she has seen the lie, and I'm impressed that she is coming out to apologize after seeing the truth. You know, what I've seen within the space of 1 month is extremely concerning on social media. Liberals are losing. Yeah, the Democrat Party is losing. A lot of people are leaving the party in massive numbers, especially in the wake of what we recently witnessed with Charlie. A lot of people realize what this party came to stand for actually is not real. Reason some change their mind, and it's mind-boggling to see some people standing up. Thank you guys for always been there sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. I'm going to end here. As of the short clips, please, you can skip. That's for the white algorithm.
It's not happening at the moment.
Yeah. President Obama
is blatant censorship.
Because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC.
I want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Well,
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one.
Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show where he lies his ass off to the American people.
Well, there are repercussions to spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not all the same people that are in these polite...
Disagree with what Gavin Newsom said, that he doesn't...
We saw Jimmy Kimmel's show.
Just for the record, here's SOT 20.
With the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid.